What is that?
What is what?
Is that a fucking bird?
Yeah, there's a bird right outside my window.
And we're off.
I didn't even realize it was coming through on the microphone. Anyway, grab your joysticks and fucking listen to the bird, whatever.
Chirping.
Yeah.
Singing to you.
Because this is the Third Wheel Arcade, and that's how we do it.
The bird's our third wheel.
This is exactly. Our bird is that's why this is called the Big Wheel Edition. Because there's the bird outside.
Big wheel.
I kind of want to get as close to that bird now as possible, but
you should.
I think I will do that as soon as somebody else starts talking. So our third wheel right now is Ains. Hopefully we'll see if anybody else can join us as we go. Everybody's kind of running late and dealing with life. So here's the three of us who refuse to let life get in the way.
Fuck
no
life.
Fuck it.
Our plan tonight is to talk E3, kind of discuss what we predict out of E3, what we hope for out of E3, but in a lot less detail than you will get on Season Gaming next week. So we have Ains with us tonight in all-out Gears mode.
Yeah, although I wore a Halo hat, so I'm not making sense. Whatever.
An Atari shirt?
You know you can like both.
It is an Atari shirt. I was originally going old school, which I don't know how I ended up at Gears, but here we are.
Old school Atari, Halo, and Gears.
That's my want, a Gears Atari 2600 game.
That's a surprise announcement. We better save that for later.
Yeah, we gotta tease that. Also, Dan's with us. Hi, Dan.
Yep. Oh, I had a fucking taquito right before this, and it's
perfect.
Burning my fucking throat. It was delicious, though.
Any work emergencies this week?
I better not be. I'm shutting my fucking phone off. It's Memorial Day weekend, man. I'm going to the fucking lake and fucking relaxing.
Man, so I live on the lake. Well, not on the lake, but I live in the neighborhood with a lake, and we can. I mean, we're within. Huh?
That's the same thing.
Like we have friends that. I mean, we have neighbors that live literally on the lake, but we're within walking distance. So
Ains lives on the lake.
But
it's like a pond, but it's a lake.
Yeah,
it's got fish.
Yeah, I'll never forget the tweet where he said, "I really hate it when people. Or it's really weird when people fish in my pond." Like,
damn it!
You're right. That's relatable.
It's super weird, though. I mean, I would think it'd be weird if I had a pond. You should just fucking run out there and just start screaming at him next time. What the fuck are you doing?
Get off my lawn.
Ask them if they paid the cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they brought their own fish. But so they've been doing repairs on the dam nearby, and so the dam has just been open, and our lake is like 8 inches of water at this point. It is just completely drained. So just
fish in it, were there?
There's fish in it, and they're still in there. It's not really 8 inches, but it is shallow, and those fishes are not happy.
It's not really 8 inches, but
it's like you just walk in there and just start grabbing shit.
Not the first time I've said that. It's not really 8 inches. Sorry.
God,
but we're here now. We might as well.
Yep.
All right. So, what's everybody been playing? Dan, have you been playing anything?
Yeah. I don't remember what though.
Dan's just been finishing games left and right.
I know. I finished A Plague's Tale. I finished because that was last week. I was right at the end. I finished it. It was awesome. I finished Rage 2 that weekend.
Oh shit! Actually. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, well, I didn't put it on there. Nobody really knows except for Ains and Bert. Yeah, it was super fast. Like it was. I got to the end. I was like, oh, there's the credits. What the fuck was that? And that was it. And it was super. I mean, I probably could have blasted through it in about 10 minutes and been done with it. It felt like I didn't do anything. I don't even know what the story was about.
Like, so was it good?
I mean, the gunplay is fucking nuts. Like if that was just the whole game, it'd be like it's like they took the best parts of Doom and the worst parts of Borderlands and mixed them together. And then tried to be Borderlands 3, but they ended up being like Borderlands half. It was just fucking weird, man. Like they do like the pop up, when you meet somebody where like Borderlands would pop up something like Tiny Tina, or whatever. It did shit like that, but it was much, much worse. So I was just like, this is stupid. Like I said, I don't even know what the fucking story was. You're a super soldier. The shotgun is badass. That was super fun. I don't know what else I've been playing. Oh, I played Walking Dead.
What? Which one?
The last one, the final season.
Oh, really?
I think I got through one episode. I'm on episode 2. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to the end of that part. And then I think I played a little bit of Dauntless. I played one mission, and it's pretty shitty.
Really?
I don't like it. I mean, here's the thing. I like games that I understand, but then they start adding like all these fucking different things. I'm just like, what the fuck is all this? Like, I just breeze through. Like, you get the tutorial, you fight a monster, and then you go to the town, which is basically like your hub. And they try to explain so many fucking things at one time that I just kind of blasted through it. And I was just like, I have no idea what all this shit means. There's a battle pass. There's shit you can buy to make your, to transmog your fucking outfit and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, I played one mission with some randos, and it was really, really fast and really, really easy. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I mean, I guess I got to get into it more, but I feel like I didn't really like it. And it took me fucking forever to get into the fucking game. But that was the first day. So I tried to get on with Bra, but because he was streaming on Twitch, but by the time I got it downloaded and actually into a game, he's over there like, oh, I'm so tired. I gotta get up in the morning. I was like, God damn it, bro. I did all this shit just to get on there with you. And now you're going to bed. He said, we'll do it tomorrow. And that was yesterday. I did not play Dauntless yesterday. Damn it, bro. He's probably worshiping Kojima.
Probably is. That's why you can't make the show tonight.
Yes. And also driving home.
Also driving home.
Yes.
We have multiple wheels that are driving home right now, which is kind of ironic, I guess.
Nick sounds terrible because that's 4 o'clock in the morning and he's just getting home. No, that sucks balls.
Not only just getting, he's just leaving work.
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, just now leaving work. He has to drive home. I would fall asleep.
No.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm exhausted, and I have not worked that long.
Nope.
Ains, have you been playing anything? We kind of talked a little bit before the show, but I'm going to pretend like I don't know.
Thanks for your recommendation. I've been playing Hollow Knight.
What?
Void Heart Edition, which means something that I don't know.
All it means is that it's the console edition. The Void Heart Edition is with all 4 DLCs, but the console edition came with all 4 DLCs on the disc. So on the disc. I say disc, but it wasn't a disc.
Yeah, they made it sound like you're getting something special, but
I know. It's just Hollow Knight.
Okay. So I've been playing that. Really, really like it. Agree with you so far. I know you really like soundtracks and games, and I'm really digging the sound of this one. So I was actually going to go and listen to the soundtrack while at work today, and I was thinking no, because then I'll already know it when I get to a new area, and I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that. Really, really like it. I've been playing Rage 2, and what Dan says is accurate. Gunplay is really good. The world itself and some of the mission structure and things leave a little bit to be desired, but I love the craziness of it. So I'm actually reviewing that, but I just got to find time to actually finish it so I can give a proper review.
Sounds like you could get to the finish pretty quick.
Yeah, if I power through it. So maybe I'll do that this weekend with the Memorial Day weekend. And then not too much else. Dan and I played Sea of Thieves for a little bit. We keep talking about wanting to play more of that because it's just so much fun. And that's about it, honestly. I have a Plague Tale, but because I'm trying to review Rage 2, I'm trying to finish that before diving into Plague Tale. And I'm the one that's been like pumped about Plague Tale for months. And now I've had it sitting here since launch and I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I've been excited to I've been interested in Plague Tale, but the more and more I hear about it, I'm so much more like I want to get it so bad.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be really, really good. I heard this guy Dan said it was awesome. He reviewed it.
He did say that, and he doesn't like a lot of games sometimes.
No, I don't. It's got good narrative. It's a good story. It's just the perfect size. Like you don't have to fucking sit there and play for 300 fucking hours just to, get what you want out of it.
Can I can I ask about my end of the spectrum? How is the hashtag sound design?
It's I mean, I don't really listen to shit very much.
I'll let you know when I play it all.
Yeah, let Ames play, because I mean, it's got like that, the orchestrated, violin-y fucking nice background. I don't know. It's fun. It's nice. I guess I don't fucking care. I was too worried about slinging somebody in the face.
You're killing both of us right now.
I was worried about the rats.
It's got that violin-y bullshit.
That violin-y bullshit.
Fucking violin-y bullshit. Yeah.
I don't think that phrase was in the review, fortunately.
Like it has to be something like really, really special for it to actually register with me, as far as like
that moment in RDR2.
Yeah, like the fucking goddamn when you're riding the horse. Yeah, that was nuts. That was really nuts. Yeah, there's moments like that. It's got to be really kind of I mean, I don't like. It's important. I don't want to say it's not important. It's just I don't really pay attention to it a whole hell of a lot. So and that's fine. I know like Nier Automata. That's you really notice it in that game. It's that's when you can see like really good sound design is when it kind of blends itself in, but it's still powerful enough for you to notice. Like for A Plague's Tale, I mean, I didn't really, it's got, like I said, some violin-y bullshit. That's the best way I can describe it. So, okay. I mean, just like that. That's exactly that's the whole fucking soundtrack.
That was worse than my Sam Fisher goggles sound.
No, that was actually pretty awesome. So,
Patman Gaming in the chat said, I just made a video on the music in games. I'll have to check Hollow Knight out. I recommend it if that matters to you at all. Hollow Knight's an amazing game anyway, but the soundtrack is phenomenal.
Good. I like to alienate as many people as possible.
Hollow Knight.
I actually just started talking to Patman a couple weeks ago, so that's cool. He's stopping by.
That's sweet. Yeah, Hollow Knight's probably my second favorite soundtrack in games. So,
you want some sound design? I'm eating a granola bar right now. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, fucking love that sound design. Sounds just like one of the hosts is eating,
which everyone loves.
Everyone loves it so much. Somebody posted it when we all love Alex. Press X to Alex.
Yeah.
He shared somebody's review on Twitter yesterday where they were like, "Alex, I love your show, but I swear to God, if you don't stop drinking into the microphone, I'm quitting forever." And he was like, "Tough, but I guess it's a good point."
Yeah.
But so that's it. Is that all you've been playing? I think I kind of cut you off.
Oh, me? Yeah. No. No. I don't. I've been traveling the past 2 weeks, and I haven't been home a lot, and so I just haven't been playing as much as I usually do.
Okay.
We did play some PUBG the other night, which went not so well.
Wait, was I not muted there? I was trying to fucking shit. Sorry. Sound design. Yep.
So I've been actually I keep getting this like itch to go back and see what PUBG is like now that so many games that have come out and kind of do that whole genre better. I want to go back and see how PUBG has adapted, if at all.
Yeah, it's it's interesting. So I think it still offers an experience that other battle royale games don't. And actually, like if you want that more realistic shooter, it also gives a sense of tension that I don't think the other ones do. But right after that, me and Bird and our buddy Trey switched over to Apex Legends, and like going from PUBG to Apex is like I can't think of a more genre specific day and night switch.
Yeah, I will say, like looking back on PUBG, that's the one thing that I remember now. A year, I haven't played it in probably over a year. That's the one memory that sticks in my head, is just how terrifying it was to run just across a field in PUBG.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That feeling does not exist in really any other game I've ever played.
No, and especially if you play solo, there's this weird sense of like isolation, where you're nervous like 100% of the time, which I don't know, I think is really cool. But then I like horror games too. Dan, probably not. But it gives you that sense, and no other battle royale game, in my opinion anyway, gives you that same feeling. Firestorms, we actually had quite a bit of fun with. I like some of the design choices there. Apex is awesome. But PUBG, we keep going back to it. It's just, there's something about it. But Apex, even Patman just said, yeah, I agree. Apex, if you're like overall experience for Battle Royale, Apex is the best.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, real quick. A movie based on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the beloved video game, first released 2003, is currently being written by some lady, I can't pronounce her name, who's also done Avatar for Lucasfilm. 3 sources close to the project told BuzzFeed.
Knights of the Old Republic is being turned into a
film trilogy. Mark it down. I don't know who wrote it. Oh, the girl that helped write Avatar, Shutter Island, and Alita Battle Angel.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm taking it right now.
Knights of the Old Republic story was fantastic. So,
and
yeah,
here's the thing: if they're making movies based on it, they might try to capitalize and make a new game, or at least remaster the originals.
Yeah, but it would have to be an EA studio, right, for the next 3 years at least.
Shit. Yeah,
BioWare. Yep. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good point.
Keep it away from them right now.
Yeah, way to shit on the parade.
All right, I think they're done with Anthem at this point, so who knows?
Yeah, it seems like they got some free time on their hands.
Yes.
Anthem's... All right. So, I've been playing... I've started playing Wandersong on the Nintendo Switch. It's a little indie game where you use songs to solve puzzles. Dan would have to play that on mute and wouldn't be able to do it. It's fun. It's really good. It's like just a I don't know, cute little indie game. But it's one of those games that you play and you just can't help but kind of have a good time with it. So I'm enjoying that, especially with everything going on at work right now and life is just stressful. So having that little kind of escape is nice.
Is that the one that's called Wandersong Violin-y Bullshit?
Yeah.
That one?
Uh-huh.
It's the same. I got that pre-ordered. The Violin-y Bullshit edition.
That's the collector's edition.
Yeah. It comes with a pair of earplugs.
And Dan's face just on the earplugs.
Yeah. Screaming.
Next to a picture of Oxenfree. It's fun. I'm not that far into it, but it's a pretty short game, so I don't expect it to last long. I finished Bayonetta 1 and started Bayonetta 2.
What do you think?
The Bayonetta 1 was fun, and I enjoyed the story, and I liked the characters. The gameplay was kind of sluggish and frustrating. But Bayonetta 2 is like a completely different experience. The gameplay is fantastic and fluid, and the visuals are spectacular. And for a Wii U game, it's really, really good. I will say I'm only 2 chapters into Bayonetta 2. Technically, the game is 1,000 times better. So far, I don't care about the story as much, but who cares? There's a lot more butt in the second one, so it's got that going for it. A lot more hair attacks.
So they capitalized on the character. I don't know what her name is.
It's Bayonetta.
Oh, that's her name?
No, I think.
I was going to say, like, how did I miss that?
It's crazy.
No, I forget her name too. It's like Cereza or something. I don't remember. But in the first game, you're protecting like a little girl while you play. This cute little girl that you're trying to save and keep from harm. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a dad and that resonates with me more, where you're trying to protect the kid and you're like, I'm almost drawn to do it in a way that doesn't make any sense. Like, that little kid doesn't matter. It's just a video game. But I will stop everything else. Like, I can't pay attention right now. This little girl's in trouble. I have to save her. And in Bayonetta 2 so far, the only side character is a bratty little 11-year-old boy. And I am not compelled to save that little fucker at all.
Can you just leave him behind? And
every time that something attacks him, I think, just fucking kill him.
Oh, it's messed up.
I'm one of those that doesn't traditionally like AI co-op partners in games. They have to be done right or be like integral to the story and well written, like Atreus or Elizabeth or something. But like
none of them are affect the gameplay at all.
Okay.
They're just really just cutscene.
Cutscene stuff. Okay. Yeah. They're not like, okay. Yeah. Cause I remember like Skyrim, you unlock like a co-op partner at one point. She was following me around everywhere. I was like, you're driving me nuts. And I just sacrificed her. It's like, you're done.
Yeah.
This is a solo adventure. Get out of
here. Yeah, no, I agree most of the time. But you're right. There are those occasions where it really lends to the gameplay. I mean, Atreus or Atreus, Elizabeth. What else? I mean, Ellie.
Oh God. Oh, yeah, she's a character in herself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But most of the time it's a pain in the ass, and I hate protecting anything in a game. Anything that can die and affect my story, it is the worst. When you're like playing as well as you can, and then somebody else dies next to you, and then you lose, the fuck out of here. I also played a lot of Tetris last weekend.
Which one? Effect or
no?
99.
Yeah, Tetris 99, so I could unlock the Game Boy skin. And
what was it like? It makes it look like the Game Boy version.
It does, and it plays the Game Boy song.
No shit. How do you unlock it?
Oh no, Ains! I think it's too late.
Oh, you should have watched Third Wheel Arcade.
Yeah, you should have watched Third Wheel Arcade last Friday at 7 Eastern.
I wasn't here, man. I was in Vegas.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, you had to play it over the weekend and get 100 points, and you got points based on your finishing score. And it wasn't that hard. You just had to play in a bunch of them if you suck like me. And but I was seeing Tetris when I closed my eyes until Wednesday night, and I stopped playing Sunday night. It was driving me crazy.
So you got it though.
I got it. Yeah.
Nice.
I got it. I had a few pretty good finishes. Before last weekend, I had my highest score I think was I finished 19th. And over the weekend I finished 3rd. I finished 6th. I finished
nice.
Yeah, several pretty good ones. But at what cost? Like at my sanity's cost. It was over for me. It was awful. I was like, I'd be talking to Tanya, having a conversation with her, but in my head, like I would see the blocks falling, and I'd be like, all right, gotta spin it there and drop. And I'm like, wait a second, I'm fucking having a conversation with my fiance. It was rough.
Something as cool as that, I have to imagine they're gonna have another time to get it. I would hope.
Oh, you're trying to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, I am. Is it working? It's not really working, but
I think they might. It's definitely not the first time they're going to do this. So I just don't know if they're going to keep doing the same skin, but it was really cool.
Nice.
You should look it up on YouTube and be sad, I guess. So E3's coming.
It is.
It is.
One of us is going to be there.
Yeah, I fly out in two weeks.
Yeah, it pays to be an Ainsider, huh? Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan, did you realize that Ains got into Xbox Fan Fest without complaining on Twitter 100 times?
That's amazing, isn't it?
Fucking crazy.
I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah.
Apparently you have to post 18 times a day about how your life is depressing because you're not going.
And then finally give up hope, and that's when it all comes back to you.
Oh, man. Thing of beauty.
Makes me sad.
And leave Twitter.
Yep.
I didn't even buy any shoes.
2 hours.
You didn't buy any shoes?
No, I don't have any Xbox shoes either. It's crazy. Apparently, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I can tell by the Halo shirt and the Gears statue and half of those pictures behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are steelbooks, sir. Thank you.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. What a dick I am.
The pictures are pretty much the whole rest of the room.
I mean, the steelbook is just kind of a shiny picture.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're going. Are you going for the whole E3?
Of course. Yeah, actually, we're flying out Friday before, so because I've got EA Play Passes and a producer demo of what the hell's EA got coming? What am I forgetting? Oh, Jedi Fallen Order.
What?
Yeah, I've got a producer demo of that I'm a time reserved on Saturday. So flying Friday, got that on Saturday. Sunday is Xbox conference. Monday is the rest of the conferences and FanFest. And then Tuesday E3 begins. So I'm there Friday to Friday.
And the Sony conference.
Yeah.
Oh, Sony. I think we're still going to hear from them in some.
Oh, you know you will. Right at the same time the Xbox conference starts.
You think so?
Or like right before. Because Sony are some devious bastards. I love them for it.
Yeah, they are.
I love it. But they will fucking be like, oh, before this Xbox conference starts, let's just show you this. And then drop like this fucking trailer for like God of War 2 or something.
Yeah.
In The Last of Us 3. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what's going to fucking happen. And they're going to be like, thanks. It's going to be like 2 minutes. And then they're going to be like, see you guys.
It's going to be like a slow paced shot and it just says Naughty Dog, you know?
Yeah. And then Xbox is going to be like, hey, we got Battletoads. That's awesome.
Yeah, Sony, I fully expect, I think you have this as one of the questions, but I fully expect they're going to give us a release date for Last of Us 2 sometime that week. Yeah, I do.
But do you think they're going to leak any details about the new console? Or you think they're going to wait on that?
They're waiting. It's Microsoft's hand now. Yeah, Microsoft is going to talk. My expectation is Microsoft is going to have a video with Kareem Chowdhury. If you don't know who he is, he's the head of engineering at Xbox. I think I pronounced his name wrong.
I think that's right.
But either he or Phil will be there with a video very similar to when they unveiled Scorpio or Xbox One X, where they're going to talk about the design focus of the console, the power, the high level, basically what Mark Cerny did with the PS5, right? Here's CPU, GPU, high level details. Here's what our project name is. Here's what you can expect, and that's about it. And Sony's going to sit back.
Do you expect a price or a date or a time frame?
Nope, none.
That's bullshit, Ains.
Hey, I'm just telling you what I expect, not what's going to happen.
Yeah, what's the
but
question?
You know everything.
Oh, no, come on.
Dan, do you expect any console details, prices, time frames?
Let me think. No. I'm going to go totally off the fucking rails here and say they're not going to say a damn thing about anything.
At all?
No. This is going to be a show with Battletoads and then Cyberpunk. And then they're going to show like a Splinter Cell thing with like Sam Fisher's goggles falling down, but it's actually going to be an add-on to an Assassin's Creed game. So that's what I'm guessing the entire E3 experience will be.
Sam Fisher and
Odyssey. Write it down, Ains. That's all my fucking answers for every question you'll have for the big
I would post that, but I would probably lose followers, so I'm just going to keep that to you.
No, well, I would say they're going to talk about, like, for Sony or Microsoft or both. I think we'll hear about the Switch, the new version of the Switch.
You think we will?
Yeah, because it's pretty much out there already. It'll be like the whatever. I don't know what it'll be. This is just out of my ass.
They're calling it Switch Lite.
Yeah, whatever. It's a piece of shit. And then I'm not sure how you get worse than the Switch as far as hardware goes, but they're going to pull it off. Bravo, Nintendo. And
as we always say, Dan, people are going to buy it.
People are going to fucking flock to the son of a bitch and be like, "Oh man, I can get the same shit but worse and mini. Cool, that's great.
I can get 60% of the hardware for 90% of the cost. This is awesome.
This is going to be awesome. They're going to be $10 off in a 3-month pass to fucking Nintendo Online. Sold. No,
that Nintendo Online though.
Yeah, you guys all have Nintendo Online.
We do.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing.
Do we though?
No. Yeah, I don't know. I played some Ghosts and Goblins or something.
I played some ice hockey on it.
Yeah.
I played a weekend of Tetris of 99.
That's fair. Yeah.
I love my Switch. I love it because it's like my indie game go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I love that game. I love the Switch. And plus I can play Yoshi, which is an awesome game, which I probably should have reviewed, but I didn't because I never finished it. But it's just Nintendo, man. They just do stupid shit and people love it. So all the time. It drives me crazy. Xbox will show you what their next gen fucking hardware will be like. They'll probably have like a 3-minute video showing a bunch of people with like, you know, Phil Spencer talking about it. You know, like it'll be like Phil Spencer, then it'll be like, what's his name? Sateo, whatever his name is. I don't know.
I don't.
Okay, that guy.
You got it right.
Then, yeah, I was close. So it'll show him. Then it'll show like a whole bunch of like, you know, hardware people that we don't really know what their names are, but they'll show it on the bottom, and they'll just be talking about how the future is this, and then it'll be like the Xbox One X2. Oh, that'll be released sometime, and then right before that though, Sony will say, "Here's the PS5. Suck it." So
One X2.
You already saw. Yeah,
the PS5 greater than 2.
That's gonna be fucking that's all Sean Lane's gonna be like. It's gonna PS5, suck it, and then it'll just show like a prototype version of it. We already seen like the leaked loading times for it. It looks gross. Now if Xbox does that but better, holy shit! I mean, I'm not sure how fast you can get. It was like 0.83 seconds. So I guess if they do 0.73 seconds, it'll be that much faster loading time. I don't know anything about hardware. All I know is it looks pretty on my fucking TV, and that's what I care about.
What if they do it like they come out and they say, "This is us, our load times on Xbox One X2. This is us loading Spider-Man for Xbox One X2."
I'll fucking shit myself. Right? So I mean, it's. I love this time of year. I love E3. I love seeing all this new stuff that I'm going to have to buy later, and be poor for like a couple weeks. But it's fine. You know, I'll probably have the best version of the PS5. I'll probably have the best version of the Xbox One X2. So whatever. I mean, I expect something. You know, I'm sure they'll talk about cloud gaming too. And whatever they got coming out for that.
That'll be Project X Cloud's going to be a big focus.
Yeah, I think. Well, once Ain says it, it's gospel.
Sure. Yeah.
So
yep,
it's going to be a big focus. It has to be because so they've finished the internal testing of it, right, for the executives. Now it's to the rest of like Xbox crew, and they've already said that they're going to give Xbox insiders access to xCloud later this year. So it has to be part of the discussion, especially with Google now launching later this year, supposedly, right? Yeah. So they have to talk about it. They can't avoid it.
I'm sure they'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm ready for it. I'm not super sold on the technology side yet, but we'll see how it goes. I want something where I can play it on my phone. If you can do it and give me something decent, fantastic.
So I don't know if you saw, but Kareem, the guy I mentioned, he posted a blog article on Microsoft, whatever, the other day, and he basically said right now they're down to testing it on 10 megabit internet. They were down to 15, and now they're down to 10 megabit. So 10 megabit is, I mean, if you have LTE or you have Wi-Fi, other than shitty hotels, you basically have more than 10 megabit. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really anxious to try it out.
Bring it on, man.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
But yeah, sorry, I was going to say for hardware, it's going to be high level, probably kind of what Dan said. You're going to have some of the Xbox engineering staff in a video and Phil talking about it and what they're going to deliver. You're going to hear words like industry leading. You're going to hear stuff like that. Damn it, Dan. So that's going to be it. No price, no date. Maybe by date, you'll maybe see 2020, but no actual date and no price.
I think I'm pretty much in the same boat as you guys, except I do think we'll get a time frame. I don't think we'll get a date, but I do think we'll get, summer 2020, fall 2020, more likely. Just it adds a little bit more to the hype, but I don't ever want to disagree with the insider. So
we should just let him answer all the questions first and just like nod our heads the rest of the time.
Yeah,
I say that's exactly what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mark it down.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I just realized this is going to be a totally unfair year on the Bitcast because now you've got all this inside information, and we're all going to fucking lose. You need to give us like a handicap for our contest on Bitcast.
On Bitcast? No,
yes. We need like a 4 to 5 question handicap because of your now legendary Insider status.
I agree.
I think that's fair. Yeah, thank you.
I agree.
Yeah,
As
I'll
a
run that by
fan,
Bert.
as a fan,
Yeah,
I
see
would
how
just
that
like
works.
I want to speak for the fans' perspective.
Yeah,
And
thank
we
you.
as fans would be very unhappy to see Ains run away with this.
Yeah, like he's gonna run the table. He's gonna get like one wrong that's like super obvious. It's
No,
like,
that's the whole
they're not
point.
gonna
They're
jump
like
in before
they're far
five.
out there questions. They're far out there questions.
All right, we'll see.
Actually, funny enough, I think was it last year or the year before? I can't remember, but we landed. It was like 15 questions, and all 3 of us got 8 right. I don't know how the hell that happened, but
yep.
It's almost like it was planned, Ainsider. So we already talked about it some, but I was going to ask if you think Sony's going to do any sort of major state of play during E3. But I think we're all kind of in agreement that they're going to do it, and they're going to do it to kind of undercut Microsoft a little bit.
They're perfect. I love it.
Yeah, but I definitely agree. I think we're going to hear from them. As Dan said, I think there's going to be one major announcement they give, and I think it's going to be The Last of Us 2 release date, or they'll bring Kojima out, of course, right? To talk about Death Stranding. It's going to be one of those two. I honestly think that Ghost is a 2020 game, so it's got to be one of those two. Those are the only 3 that they have left in the chamber, right?
Right. So, I don't think they announce any sort of
Horizon
games.
Zero Dawn 2.
No.
Watch.
Alden doesn't even want that game.
Oh,
no, anyway, we don't want that now. We want that on PS5, man. Come on, give them time.
Well, at this point, yeah, give them time to work on it, and there's so much coming out that there's no need for it yet.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Last of Us 2 release date, that's my number one guess. If they don't do that, it's going to be Death Stranding something or other.
Please no.
Yeah, so I only care about the former, not the latter.
Yeah.
I think that would be a very big win on Sony's part if they were just to give The Last of Us release date, which is crazy because we're predicting Microsoft to announce a whole bunch of new console information. We're like, yeah, well, Sony might just tell people what day Last of Us might come out, and it won't, by the way. It'll be delayed.
Yeah.
But
sad.
It'll still be huge.
Yep.
Do you think we're going to have any surprise announcements? Anything big? It seems like we're kind of in a lull of a year because we're waiting for the next consoles. So is there going to be anything big announced that isn't so far on the horizon that we won't see it, like a Final Fantasy VII remake 5 years ago?
Like big enough for any company?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get anything huge and what you think it might be.
Well, Splinter Cell is the hot one right now, right?
Would that be a surprise, though, at this point?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if you count that as a surprise. I think the other big one that Xbox fans want is Fable.
Oh, that would be big.
Yeah, that's a huge discussion right now, and everyone thought Phil was going to do it last year. So with Playground now having about 2 years working on this, they staffed up a good 8 to 10 months ago, like really staffed up. It wouldn't surprise me to get a tease for Fable. Of course, me being me, and I talk about it every time we talk about a show, I'm hoping for Banjo-Kazooie to return. I don't know if it will, but there's signs pointing to it returning.
You could always play ukulele.
Oh, I liked ukulele. I did.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not banjo, but
yeah,
I liked it. I'm actually my name. I was one of the Kickstarter. My name's in the credits of it.
No, I wouldn't know. I didn't get to the end.
You can actually be fair. Neither did I, but you can watch the credits from the main menu. I don't know. I think everyone expects Starfield from Bethesda because you have Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, and Starfield is supposedly the one that's coming first. So I don't know what else Bethesda does. In terms of big surprises, I'm sure we'll get one or two, but I don't know what. That's why they're surprises. I don't know what the hell they would be.
You're supposed to guess.
Yeah, we're guessing.
We're guessing, damn it.
Well, I haven't heard shit from the two of you.
We're waiting on the insider information. Yeah. So, I'd love to see a new Banjo. No, I'm just no. I'm not even gonna say that. That would be categorically false. So I would like to see BioShock. That would be the surprise announcement and my dream announcement at the same time. done by Ken Levine, whatever the fuck his name is.
You got it.
All right. I always get that one mixed up. All right, Ken Levine. Levine. Surprise announcements. I'm gonna say.
Wait, are they announcing a new BioShock?
No, I don't know.
I mean, that's your guess.
Yeah, there's rumors for a while now that they've they've got it coming.
Like something just completely the fuck out there that nobody would see coming. That Nintendo next release is not a port.
That'd be shocking.
That would be shocking. It's Double Dribble.
Double Dribble.
But it looks exactly the same. They have names on top of it. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
I'll give you one that I would love to see that there's been really no signs about, and that's Sega bringing back Phantasy Star.
Oh. Phantasy Star 2 is my favorite games of all time.
Good man.
That was one of the first RPGs I ever played. I remember it fondly.
So I don't know. I could see that. There's some chatter that Sega is bringing some games on the Microsoft stage. So one can hope.
Yeah.
Batman said MechAssault would be a welcome return. MechAssault would be awesome.
Absolutely. That's been kind of hovering around as well. I mean, typical pre-E3, right? There's all kinds of shit circling. I forget who it was the other day. Anyway, one of my followers mentioned, why don't we have MechAssault and something else? And I was like, Battle Royale has taken off, as we all know, and yet we have no Twisted Metal. We have no car combat Battle Royale, which would be awesome. We have no mech Battle Royale or something of that nature. There's so many different ways you could approach that genre with IPs like MechAssault, like Twisted Metal, and others.
Armored Core.
Well, they're working on that. That's confirmed.
Yeah.
But From?
Yeah.
Is it From?
Yeah.
Great.
From's working on 3 IPs right now. They're working on this rumor this week, right? Great Rune with George R. Martin. Front Mission, and another one that is unannounced as of yet. Bloodborne 2, everyone hopes.
Yeah. So I have a problem picking these things because Dan and I have done this now multiple times where we pick our most exciting or most hoped for thing, and we both say BioShock, and I always forget because a new BioShock would be incredible. I don't really care. I just want to return to that world. But since they say, now Diego said in the chat, you're not getting a new Twisted Metal game, but you're getting a Twisted Metal TV series. I was going to say that too. They've got the TV series coming out. I feel like they will come out with a game to kind of coincide with that. I don't think it'll be something they worked a lot on, but I think they're going to at least throw something together.
Yeah.
I mean, when we had the Ratchet and Clank movie coming, they released Ratchet and Clank remastered or whatever you would call that, the first one.
So who does it? Because David Jaffe is not even with Sony anymore.
No, I don't.
He's kind of gone off the deep end.
Blue Point.
Hey, Blue Point. Are they ever going to be used for something other than a remaster? Is the question. They have a load of talent. That's
the question. I mean, they've been so good now for several years, but that's kind of their niche, right? Like, I bet at this point they're kind of scared to branch out and do their own thing.
Yeah, and doing your own thing is a completely different animal. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I saw Diego said Sunset Overdrive 2, which I think many people are clamoring for. I think Sunset Overdrive was one of the best and least appreciated new IPs this generation.
I still haven't played it. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, you're not missing much.
Ooh, shit.
Oh! That's right. God,
just screamed into the microphone.
I do not understand. There's something I don't understand. Let's talk about Sunset for a minute, and for that matter, Rise. Those games suck balls, especially if you go back and play them now. They're not great. All right, now if they remastered it or made a whole new game, maybe they could get it better. I hated Sunset Overdrive. I played the shit out of it. I played an hour of it, and I wanted to kill somebody.
Ains, are you talking?
I'm gonna be off the Bitcast here pretty soon. He unplugged all his shit. That's good. All right. I don't like Sunset Overdrive. Rise was very pretty to look at, but also dumb. All right. It was just not fun. I don't even know why I own an Xbox. It's like it's like half the time. Sorry.
Ains, you're still
IKEA?
not.
Oh,
we can talk about IKEA, but I'm still trying to figure out why Ains stopped working as soon as you screamed into your microphone at full volume.
That was how I disabled his mic.
It seemed like it.
Hadouken!
And you're still not coming through. Maybe unplug and plug back in. No, you can keep talking, but not coming through.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey,
there he is.
There you are.
What the?
All right.
I did. I unplugged. I plugged back in. I unmuted. What the hell? Anyway. Sunset Overdrive. What I said was, if I put a Spider-Man mask and logo on the guy, you would think it's the best game ever.
No,
because that
absolutely
game,
not. No,
that game is like 90% of Spider-Man, but with a better sense of humor.
No, it's
wow.
It's funny.
Okay, first of all, the skating on the stupid wires and shit is terrible. You
No, it's not.
I'm over there.
All right. Diego, you got to log in. I need backup. I'm calling for backup.
Listen, it's not good. Everybody that wants that, it blows my mind because I would so much rather see a new IP than everybody clamoring for like Recore 2 and Rise. There's a reason why these games didn't sell well. It's because they suck balls.
Dude, Sunset Overdrive was like a 90 on Metacritic.
Terrible.
It's like it was
but
rated
nobody
really
bought
high.
it. Nobody wanted to play it.
That's true because you guys
are Recore. Nobody bought Quantum Break. I love Quantum Break. I thought it was fun, and they said no. That's all we're doing, and they left us on a huge cliffhanger. So
Quantum Break, yeah, that's a good game too.
It was good.
Another game, or like, well, not Xbox, but Order 1886, fantastic game.
Another game that I played halfway through and I couldn't stand.
God, I couldn't get in. Yeah, I couldn't get into the Order. I'm going to be honest.
All right, I'm logging off. My mic's broken again, guys.
I know a lot of people love the Order, but when I tried to play it, I felt like it was a little bit full of itself, and I just couldn't get past the pretentiousness of the dialogue.
Yeah, it's super short. I heard too, so it's like I couldn't even bring myself to finish a 6-hour game. I couldn't stand it. But I want something new. I mean, I know they're talking about Fable. They've been talking about it for so long. I loved the first one. I never played the second and third one because I have them. I just never got around to playing them. And the first one was super fun, but I felt like the other ones, it seemed like they were going to like in a whole kind of weird, different direction. I'd like to see a brand new one, like just brand new, see what you can do with it. But just, I mean, they've got other things they can do, right? I mean, it doesn't always have to be, I need a sequel to Sunset. I need a sequel to Rise. Bring me a sequel to this, I mean, just give me something new, or if you're going to do it really well. Like do God of War well, like, hey, we're going to reboot God of War. Basically, we're going to keep everything, but we're going to make it so much better. And that's how you need to do
it. you chose the one reboot that took like 5 years and 300 people with like $100 million that just happened to nail all the correct notes.
Yes.
Right. Yes. And it's legitimately top tier, like top probably
tier.
on everyone's top 5.
I want good.
And you said like,
because listen,
all you have to do
is make God of War. What's the big deal?
Listen to me. When I say this, I will back up my shit. How many games did you guys get to play this week? Okay. Not a whole fucking hell of a lot, right? Neither one of you. Neither did I really, except I finished 2. All right. So if I get the games, I want to play some good shit. I want to play God of War level stuff. Now I'm spoiled. Even Spider-Man, that was so fucking up here.
But you were just raving about A Plague Tale, which was a small studio, awesome. Low budget game.
That's even better. I mean, that's a good game too. Do good stuff instead of trying to rehash a game because it looks fucking pretty.
So I'm clear on your thesis here. You want games to be good, not shitty.
Yes, that is my entire thesis. Don't give me Rise 2. Don't give me Sunset Overdrive 2 because it'll sell like fucking not even 1 million copies, guaranteed. All right. It's just don't cater all the time to your fan base. Show them that you can do better than Rise 2 or Sunset Overdrive 2. Do something better.
But
except for BioShock. Give me like BioShock 4. I really want that.
I like BioShock 2. I loved it. But you're also saying, give me something new. And then you said, like God of War, which was a reboot.
Right. But it was a well done. Right. I have no faith in any kind of, I mean, if Insomniac isn't doing Sunset Overdrive 2, then there's really no point in doing it. So, and I don't even know who did it.
And they wanted to do it. I don't know if you said that. Microsoft turned them down because of the financials, probably.
Yeah, because it didn't sell well, because it wasn't really that great. And then they come out and they say, hey, look what we can do if we are given the money and space.
Yeah, they took Sunset Overdrive, put Spider-Man in it, and called it a new game.
You obviously have not played Spider-Man enough to realize
you haven't played Sunset enough.
That might be true. But can I web swing through this?
Can you what?
I swing my webs.
You can get across the whole city in Sunset without ever touching the ground. Yes.
Yes, you can. By skating on a fucking wire.
Yeah, with web.
No.
What? How is web the defining factor in a good game?
It's not. I'm saying it sucks. I'm saying Sunset Overdrive sucks. Period. I wanted to like the game. I was like, okay, I'm going to try this out. I was like, this is going to be awesome.
Let me explain why Sunset's even the best game. Right? There's an outfit in it called Ainsley's outfit.
That's why you like it so much.
Not even
shit. That's not fair.
And there's an achievement for getting Ainsley's outfit.
Really?
I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Game?
Sunset Overdrive.
I would never know that.
They added it as a secret later because I think it's like the director or producer's daughter's name.
She must be the fourth best known Ainsley in the world.
See, even Diego just said Spider-Man could easily just be called Sunset 2 without the humor. No. Exactly.
It was funny though. It had,
but it wasn't as funny as Sunset.
I couldn't get it. The humor to me, it just didn't make me laugh. Like if somebody was running around on those and skating around on the wires and like whip their dick out and smack one of the monsters, that would have made me laugh. That I would have cracked my shit. That would have cracked my shit up. Honestly.
Are you saying Spider-Man pulls his dick out?
No, but if he would have, that would have made me laugh also.
You didn't get to the end.
You didn't get that DLC.
That was one of the suits I didn't unlock.
It's called the 8-inch package. How did we've been ranting about Sunset for like 10 minutes. What were we even talking about?
I thought it was IKEA.
IKEA. I'm not pulling your cord on IKEA after Sunset. Good God.
No, that's probably good. What are we talking about? Bethesda?
No, we were talking about I don't know what we were talking about.
Surprises.
Oh, surprises. Yeah. And you said if they gave me Sunset, I would cry.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I'd pull my dick out and hit a power line or whatever.
Now I hate it even more. I played like 2 levels of Rise and I wanted to fucking pound my face.
Rise is a fun game. It's not a great game, but it's a fun game. All right. It's like Order. Order was not a great game, but it was a good game.
They're pretty much the same game.
Not everything has to be a 10.
Yes.
What's better, Rise or IKEA?
Rise. There's nothing worse than IKEA. Yeah.
Which 4 letters are better?
Oh, hold on. I have to calm myself.
Dan went to IKEA yesterday, and it was the source of a lot of things.
So here's the thing. First of all, the fact that there aren't more people in there just going ape shit and beating the crap out of just random IKEA employees is a shock to me. A shock. All right. I did some research on IKEA. So the guy who invented it, the first 2 letters, or his first name starts with an I, his second name starts with a K. I think he's from a town that he lived in was like the E. It's some kind of anagram or acronym, or I don't know what the fuck it is. All I know is that fucking place sucks balls. I never ever order furniture from there. It doesn't come with instructions. It's fucking bullshit, man. My wife says, go pick this up at IKEA. I'm like, okay. I get home. I've already had a stressful day. Holy shit, this lemonade is making me get heartburn. And I get there. I'm just like, here's the worst part. I had to take a fucking loft bed apart. Guess who made the loft bed that I had to take apart to get these other beds in?
IKEA. Sunset Overdrive?
Sunset Overdrive and Rise. Yep. Built those
a girl named Ainsley?
Yeah, that girl named Ainsley. The 4th best known Ainsley in the world. Yeah. So I took that fucking thing apart. I only took it apart in like 2 pieces because I couldn't stand it. I mean, and I couldn't find the right Allen wrench for it because, like, who the fuck uses Allen wrenches? It's like the same people that use fucking flathead screws, right? Why would you do that kind of shit? You fucking Satanist. I mean, there's really no reason to. That's all I picture, like in like a Satanist fucking, just all they have is like a big picture of Satan with flathead screws and weird sized fucking goddamn Allen wrench screws. I mean, that's I don't understand it. It's cheap ass furniture. They charge double, and Canadian viewers, you guys should be really pissed off because they usually charge double what Americans pay for it, which I can't even believe. It's like fucking, they should come with like a giant fucking bottle of Astroglide. That's what it should come with, because you're getting fisted every time you buy something from that goddamn place. I fucking hate it so much. So much. I'm never going there again. But then they gave me a $5 gift card, so I feel like I have to go back and buy some chocolate or something. Like Swedish meatballs, or I don't know. I'm fucking mad.
What do you think IKEA is going to announce at E3?
Yeah, it's fisting the game. Welcome to IKEA. That's going to be the whole fucking
Their big
thing.
surprise will be furniture that's already built. They'll blow the doors off.
They have so much. Like, I should have went there. I want that. No. Okay, well, we'll put it. No, I want that one. That one that's built already. Just give me that one. I'll pay the extra money for it. And I'll just take that one. And like the goddamn, another thing, they gave me like the mattresses, and they were rolled up in this like vacuum sealed shit, like into like looks like a fucking burrito. I fucking cut the one piece of it. It about spring loaded. It killed me. This thing just went. I was like, what the fuck is that? It could have killed a kid. I mean, it could have knocked my son the fuck out. That's what could have happened. Then I fucking tried to get over the fucking bed frame I just built, stubbed my toe. My wife starts laughing at me like it's some kind of fucking joke. I said, I hope you're fucking happy. This fucking sucks that. My whole night last night. I finally get done. I take a shower because I'm sweating all over myself in the middle of this fucking twin bed frame that I fucking built. And I'm like, I'm going to go play some games. And then I load up something. I think I loaded up The Walking Dead. I played it for like a minute. I couldn't even fucking play. It just took me out of my mood.
I wanted to play Sunset Overdrive.
Play Sunset Overdrive. Then I would have had a fucking controller in my goddamn TV.
So Nintendo.
Yeah. Segway.
Segway. This was my question. This is the best question I could come up with for Nintendo. What old port do you think Nintendo will announce and treat like it's a brand new game?
I
have my pick.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you can probably go because I can't think of one they haven't done.
I think Final Fantasy VIII is finally going to get its port, and it's going to be on Nintendo Switch, and everyone's going to lose their shit because it's hasn't been ported to anything yet. And spoiler alert, I'll buy it. So I'm part of the problem.
I thought you were asking like Nintendo IP. You're just talking about any IP, any
IP. Yeah, at this point they're just releasing whatever and calling it new. I mean, I just played Bayonetta.
True. They're doing what? They got Super Mario Maker 2 coming out, right?
Yep.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they have all of their games lined up. Like they have Mario Maker, they have
Luigi's Mansion,
Pokemon coming, Animal Crossing coming. So they're set as far as Nintendo IP goes. Link to the Past or whatever.
Link Awakening.
Not Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. Yeah.
That was like the DS, right? Which one was
it? It was
that?
a Game Boy game. Yeah.
Game Boy, yeah.
Which I really like the art style they showed on it, but I'm one of those guys who like plays everything, but has never been able to really get into Zelda. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You'd think I would love it, and I even grew up playing it. I mean, I grew up playing the original, playing Link to the Past, and I don't know. Whatever.
You didn't get into Link to the Past when you were younger?
No, I did.
Okay.
But as I've grown up, all the modern Zeldas just don't do anything for me. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to think of any big game. You know, they were supposed to get Persona 5. Instead, they're getting Persona Scramble.
Yeah. It's weird.
Final Fantasy VIII is probably a pretty good guess. I would definitely expect to see some of those other JRPGs land over there. It's free money, right? They just put those on the Switch and the publisher makes money.
Yeah, and the Switch now has outsold the PS4 in Japan, which is nuts.
Yeah, in 2 years.
So I think JRPGs are a good bet right now. These old nostalgic JRPGs that everyone bought.
Give me fucking Xenogears then, man.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to fucking play that game again so bad.
If I could pick a JRPG random series for Switch, it'd be Suikoden.
Suikoden.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Suikoden, I was thinking about that too. Yeah. And Suikoden, I feel like it wasn't that long ago that it came back out for DS.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
I feel like Suikoden 2 was on my DS.
I don't know. I'm wrong. Was it 2? 2's the one that's really sought after on the PS1. It's like $150 for a copy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Yeah, it's super sought after because they didn't make many of them. But I can't remember what else. I can't remember because there's multiple of them, and I don't know which ones are on other platforms.
Yeah.
We fit.
So that's it.
We fit.
We fit.
Diego says he'd like to see another Mario Galaxy.
Sure. I'd like to see fucking what's the fucking other Zelda game? Ocarina. Windwalker? Love that game.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That won't surprise me. I mean, that's not that old now, and you could polish that up. It'd be a good release.
Yeah.
Well, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD came out for Wii U. I think it's a matter of months before we find out that they're coming to Switch.
We all want to see fucking Metroid, right? Prime? Is that not something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they started over on it with Retro, so that's going to be a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors though that they're going to try to tide people over and release the trilogy on Switch, a port of the trilogy. So I wouldn't be surprised actually if that's what we hear about in the E3 Direct is the Metroid Prime trilogy. I'm surprised that it hasn't come out yet, but now would be the time to announce it when everyone's upset about Metroid Prime 4.
Right. Yep. No, I agree with you. And that I'll be really into. But yeah, we'll hear about that. We'll hear, obviously, Luigi's Mansion. We'll see more of that. Animal Crossing. Pokemon's got to be a focus because that's going to be just a bombshell when that drops.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try it. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I'm going to try it.
Good.
I'm the guy, the kind of person who has bought all of the Pokemon since the first few and just trying to like recapture that feeling. And it's not there ever. I don't think I've finished one since like the second round of games.
That's exactly me with Zelda. It's like, all right, everyone loves this. It's supposed to be great. I'm gonna try again, and then I'll play it for a couple hours, and I'm like, it's not doing it.
I do have a problem on any of the modern Zelda games with finishing it. I didn't finish Link Between Worlds. I didn't finish Skyward Sword. I didn't finish what's the other one that I just said? Twilight Princess. Breath of the Wild was the first one I'd finished in a while. So I get that. I always get to the point in the games where I'm like, all right, I've been doing these for 30 years. I kind of get it. But Ocarina of Time, did you enjoy that one?
Yeah. I mean, that's going back 22 years now. What is it?
So
yeah, you gotta stop. Don't say years because it hurts.
I remember first walking in. Where did I walk into? I was in a Best Buy, one of the stores like that, and seeing it and was like, oh shit. Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a Best Buy. It's back late 90s, right? When they used to, if you remember Best Buy, they used to have, gaming was a much bigger thing then because it wasn't digital, right? And they used to have big TVs above the gaming section. And you'd walk in and you'd see like a certain game was being highlighted. And I remember first seeing Ocarina of Time on that and being just blown away.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
What?
Make Dan play Sunset Overdrive. No, it's not happening.
We already decided it. Don't worry. We're moving on.
It's
back in the chat.
Dan, I think you missed out on that conversation, so you're just going to have to let it happen.
Yeah, Backseat Gaming, Sunset Overdrive, Dan playing. We're on it.
Oh, you like me, De Niro.
You can play under my account with Ainsley's outfit.
Ainsley's outfit. That's still ridiculous.
It's 175 gamer score achievement, too.
You're not allowed to say that it's an amazing game once we find out that there's an achievement with your name on it.
Also, I have a picture of getting it.
Also, I'm pretty sure. Of course you do. I'm pretty sure. I used to call you Ainsley instead of Ains, and you didn't like that very much. You can't now use it as a positive.
That's true. When it's in a video game, I'm allowed to bring it up.
That's the only
That's
time.
the only time.
Ever. Yeah.
That's fair enough. I don't think my name's in any video games. My name is Alden. It doesn't work.
All right.
Before we go, do you guys expect anything big out of Bethesda? We kind of talked about it a little bit. Do we expect any sort of Elder Scrolls 6 at all?
Fallout 77.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding.
Oof.
I think we have to see Starfield. I think we have to. I don't think Bethesda can get away with doing a full showcase because I agree. I think you said before the show you didn't really care for last year's.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that great either. We'll obviously see Doom Eternal, which I'm pumped for. Doom is amazing. We'll obviously see Wolfenstein Youngblood because that comes out a month after E3 and looks great. We'll see all those that are guaranteed releases, but I don't know how they get away another year without showing Starfield. It's just been too long. They have to show it.
Yeah, they are at the point where last year was... So the year before last, they had that big, like, animated, weird trailer kind of driven 45-minute press conference. And then last year was such a weird letdown where they just kind of rambled about Fallout 76 for 30 minutes.
And then live music, which fell flat.
Yeah.
Remember they had that band come on and like everyone in the crowd was just kind of like looking around.
Yeah, and they just kept talking about Fallout 76 and how it was going to revolutionize gaming, and people are like, "Oh,
certainly did."
It did. it did change the way we see.
Not
gaming.
The way they thought it would, but it did.
When do you think we're going to see a new Dishonored? Do you think it's going to happen?
Please.
I don't think anytime soon.
Damn it.
Especially Arcane's the one making Wolfenstein. So.
Yeah. I agree with you. I want to see a new Dishonored.
I don't know what you think. If you like Dishonored, did you play Prey?
No, I didn't actually. I own it. I just haven't played it.
I don't know what to do with this podcast anymore.
Is it that good?
Yes.
It's really good.
You like BioShock?
Yes.
Do you like Dishonored?
Yes.
Go fucking play Prey.
Yeah.
It's literally those two games mashed together.
Yes, but not as good as BioShock.
It's not BioShock, okay, but it's the closest thing you're gonna get without BioShock.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
it's really good.
I guess I'll play it.
It's my game of the year 2017. Yes. Anyway, Arcane's making Wolfenstein, so I don't know. I think Dishonored. We already know that 2, they put a ton of effort into 2 in marketing, right? And it didn't sell like they hoped it would. Then they did the more budget Death of the Outsider. Again, rated really well, and sales were supposedly okay. I don't see them pushing forward with that again anytime soon. I'd like them to, though. It's a great series.
I think it's a critically acclaimed series, and the sales have always been good enough to support it, but not good enough to drive any new sales. So
right.
I think you're right. I don't know how well Death of an Outsider did. I don't think it did that well. I know a lot of people who've played Dishonored 2, and a lot of people who don't even know that Death of the Outsider even happened.
Right.
By the way, I still haven't played Death of the Outsider, so I'm full of shit.
I haven't either. I know Dan finished it.
Yep.
I still have it, and it's unopened in my drawer. Right. So, I mean, what should I play, that or Prey?
Prey.
Okay.
Yep.
Please play Prey. It's
pretty good.
It's so good. Yeah. But let me say this about it. It's like BioShock in a way that, BioShock, you can kind of run through it, but if you really kind of explore Rapture and listen to all the audio logs and take your time, it's a completely different experience. Prey's the same way. If you run through it, you're going to be like, all right, I'm on a space station. Yeah, this is okay. But if you take your time, explore, read the data logs and the computers and stuff, it's fantastic.
It was still good, and I didn't read much of the data logs. I listened to them. It was still good.
Because what it does, right, you're on this space station there's no one left alive, right? But you learn all the history of all these people, again, similar to kind of Rapture, and it fills in all these pieces of the story. And there's a big twist at the end, and it's just really good.
Okay, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to report back, and hopefully I like it more than Dan liked Sunset Overdrive.
Yep, that's probably for sure going to happen. So it's like 100% that you will like it more than I like Sunset Overdrive. 1,000%. I'm changing it.
So
mid-sentence. 2,000%. Yep.
So Ains, where can people find you, and when can they meet up with you at E3?
Yeah. So as always,
I know multiple people who want to meet up with you at E3.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So Season Gaming, always check it out, please. Ainsley Bowden, Porsche Power everywhere on Twitter. I don't hide. What else? That's about it. E3, I'll be there all week. I'll be at the Xbox conference, potentially Bethesda and Ubisoft, EA Play. I'll just be around all week, so just hit me up.
FanFest,
yeah. Although you can't really get into that. I got lucky.
Yeah,
lucky,
very lucky.
Call it.
It'd be fun. Take lots of good pictures. Oh, and I told Dan the other day, you know, like we were joking about these guys saying they're buying shoes to go to FanFest, like green shoes. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. So I've got an outfit planned. We'll see how this goes.
It involves a nippleless shirt.
And I have a new outfit in mind now.
You're welcome.
So excited for this.
See, Bra just came in the chat and he said Sunset is fun as fuck. Does he hate fun?
Yes. And Kojima.
Kojima's not fun.
No, he's not fun. He's fucking the opposite of fun.
His name is PlayStation Bra, and he still recognizes Sunset's greatness. See?
Yes, but he also likes Kojima, so I take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't help my case at all.
I like how there's always something divisive in Dan, but then at the same time, there's always something that you hate. You're always like, well, he's full of shit when he talked about Sunset Overdrive, but he's right about Kojima.
I'm always right about Kojima. Always.
All right, Dan, where can people find you? Who are you?
I'm Dan. I'm on Third Wheel Arcade and also Season Gaming. Not playing Sunset Overdrive or Rise 2 or Sunset Overdrive 2 or Fable 2.
Fable 2 is like 15 years old, so you don't have to play that one.
I mean, so is Sunset Overdrive. You know what a great game is? Cameo. Why don't we bring back Cameo?
Hey, I like Cameo. I'll defend Cameo.
That's what I'm saying. Why not a Cameo? Nobody's fucking yelling for Cameo 2. Everybody's like, I want Sunset Overdrive 2. Well, why don't you go? Nobody's yelling for
Cameo is 14 years old. I think people were calling for that sequel about 12 years ago.
Oh, come on now. Splitting hairs. Bullshit.
I completely forgot about Cameo, and now I'm surprised that they never released a sequel to Cameo.
Oh, and speaking of that, too, you know what people really do want is Viva Pinata to come back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? It's probably better than Sunset Overdrive.
It's better than Animal Crossing. I said it.
Oh.
Dan, did you play Viva Pinata, Dan?
Yes, I did. The first one. I tried the second one. I thought it was shit. The first one was fantastic, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good time. Rare does a good stuff. I mean, so see. That was our E3 special.
That was our E3 special.
I think you mean the Sunset and IKEA special.
Yes. That's okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Did it go off the rails? But it does all the time. So I would have it no other way.
That's what we do.
This is Third Rail Arcade.
If you wanted to listen to something on topic, well thought out and well planned, Season Gaming's E3 special should be next week.
That's why it's Third Wheel, right? Everyone thought it was the third member. It's actually a car with 4 wheels that's lost one.
That one would be me.
That is absolutely true.
Well, I'm gonna go cry.
I got what you guys were going for.
Thanks,
Zane. Somebody got it.
At least one person. You got it before the people who came up with the show, so that's great.
All right, you can find me on Twitter too, and here, and the PlayStation broadcast when we do it. Hey, bro, what's up? And Boy Meets Girl Meets Boy Meets World, my Boy Meets World podcast with my fiance Tanya, which is doing fairly well.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. This has been Third Wheel Arcade, our E3 IKEA Sunset Overdrive special. Have a great week.